good afternoon, good evening. My name is Shauna and welcome to Shauna's World. Yay! So as you guys see, I am back. I am back in Germany, and yes, you are looking right. I have a turtleneck on. It is freaking cold outside. I am just it's so funny because right before I left, I had done a video and I was saying, oh my gosh, I'm leaving today from Fuerteventura and I got to take a bit of Fuerteventura back with me, with the colors and the clothes. I still want to be wearing my little Kaftan tops and whatever, basically clothing wise, just try to still keep that beachy spirit. Forget it. It's cold out there. I mean, before I catch pneumonia, I'm gonna make sure I'm kept warm and that's disappointing. Gray. But today we're having a beautiful day, so I'm quite happy about that. It's really nice. The first day we arrived back on Tuesday, and yeah, like I said, I just got the shock. I just can't believe. Normally in August it's actually one of our hottest months. Normally, I mean, it's really hot here. You guys are probably like, what's hot? I mean, it's like humid hot. So but this time I feel like fall has begun and early. I mean, actually, speaking to everybody, most people say that there was no real summer at all. So it's been like on and off with the rain and up and down with the temperature. A lot of people are coughing, so it's just like, oh my goodness. So yes, I am back and I am ready to roll. I'm going to put on my makeup. It's so weird to be back here though. I don't know, it's just like, yeah, different mentality, different cultures. Yeah, people live different over here. I do. I miss the island. It's just so different. I really do. I like the laid back attitude. I mean, for some people, it's a little bit too laid back. And the attitude isn't really taken serious enough. I mean, it's if you're on an island, because people see it too easy. But I think it's good. I think we should take on that attitude in everyday life. Try to not take things so serious. Don't take it so serious. Try to lighten up. Okay, so I am using my precisely my brow pencil from Benefit. And yeah, my makeup tutorial. What else can I say? Yeah, my youngest daughter started school yesterday. Everybody's going back to school, so I've got a little bit of time for myself. That feels good. Yeah, what am I going to do in that time? Oh, I can think of a lot of things to do. So now I'm going to take my time out and do a little bit of me. Do some more of me. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Brow Val conditioning primer. Yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, I mean, I am happy to get back to reality, but on the other hand, yeah, I am missing my life on the islands. I mean, that is, it really is. It's a huge difference, And talking to people. Oh, this is the Gimme Brown benefit. Yeah, talking to people, being back in Germany, you know, most people, I don't know, it seems like some people have a good attitude, but you know, you can detect that people kind of, yeah, gloomy and yeah, just have this angry feel, you know, that, I don't know, maybe something didn't go right, maybe because the summer wasn't what they expected. I mean, I don't blame them. I think I would also be somewhat like, I mean, it's depressing if you're waking up every day and it's gray outside. Ooh, yeah, goodness. I mean, just being back almost a week now, I mean, I see that there is a huge difference in my attitude. You know, sometimes, I mean, was it on Sunday, I believe, the other day, it's like, okay, I'm going to stay in the bed. I mean, I didn't stay in the bed the whole day, but I stayed in the bed a little bit longer, and I really took it easy. I mean, I feel like I had no energy, and the weather really does affect you. I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, it really has an effect on you, whereas when the sun comes out, it's just like, yeah, you just want to get up and go, you know. But if it's gray outside, and like according to what I heard, I mean, there was a lot of gray days over here in the summer too. I mean, that really has an effect on your mood swings. The weather has an effect on your mood swings. Okay, I know I'm not saying anything new, but I mean, literally, I mean, if you grew up in an area where you know, I mean, me growing up in the States, in the DC area, it is like, I can really expect, I mean, I expected the 4 seasons because we had a spring, we had a summer, we had a winter, we had a fall. I mean, so you know, the weather was expected. You knew what time of year, and so, you know, there was no doubt, you know, that, you know, here's always a doubt. Well, is it really going to be a summertime? You know, is it, you know, winter you definitely can count on because you can definitely count on the rain over here. There won't be no droughts over here, at least none to my knowledge, but that you can definitely count on. But summer is always questionable. You know, are we really going to have a summer over here? And if anybody lived in Germany, they know what I'm talking about. It's really something questionable. Okay, so I'm going to use my MAC Studio Finish Concealer. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. So, I don't know. I'm happy to be back, but in that aspect, it's just like, ooh. Definitely you gotta really dig deep in yourself and just really find that energy to, you know, remotivate yourself and, you know, get back. Don't let the weather get you down, or, you know, you can't let that be a factor in how it affects your daily life. You know, you still got to keep it moving, because alone just being able to wake up, that's already a huge blessing to be able to get up out of the bed. But like I said, if you're seeing gray, I mean, that's demotivating. However, I found this one guy, and if I find him, I will link his Instagram account in the description. I found him to be very, his voice was very soothing. So I listened to him. I found him through another influencer online, and she had his link on there, and I found him to be very soothing. I really liked his voice and his approaches on daily life and the different challenges that we face. And I was listening to him, and I saw that slowly I was getting my energy back. I know. Look, let's be honest, we all need a little uplifting from time to time. And like I said, the weather, if it's, That has an effect. Okay. Period. It does. It has an effect. So I was listening to this guy, and I just felt so, yeah, I felt like soothed. I mean, the guy had, he just spoke so, yeah, with his meditating or meditational voice, if that's a word, probably not a word, a new word that I made up, but yeah, I found him so inspiring, and his different topics were, yeah, really good, and his intake and how he goes about, and he uses this, he offers this program on this certain type of meditation, what he uses, you know, how he approaches life. I don't know. If I find it out, I'll link it below. But I found it to be soothing, so I was listening to him, I guess, for an hour or two, listening to him while I'm playing games with my daughter. She wanted to go play tennis with me that day, but I was just like, forget it. I'm not playing tennis in gray and cold weather. Forget it. I'm demotivated. So we were playing a game that's quite similar to Scrabble, and I was listening to him, and so yeah, I was really getting into things again. So that really helped. And then yeah. Overall, yes, lots of things, lots of new challenges to take on since I've been back, and so always looking forward to new challenges and growth. What else is going on? What else is going on? Gotta think about it sometime. It's early in the morning here. It is 9 o'clock. And I went to bed quite late last night, 1 o'clock. I've been going to bed quite late lately. But now that my kids are going back to school, the preparation, getting them back involved in school sometimes requires up to the evening. And so oftentimes I don't really get a chance to do my thing until like 10 or 11, which is okay. I'm not complaining. I'm anyway a little bit of a night owl. But then sometimes, you know, if I'm tired, then I gotta shut down. I've learned not to try to learn or complete tasks at that late at night, because I just make too many mistakes. And when I'm tired, I'll see it's so crazy. I used to laugh at people when they'll be up there, they'll be doing something, and all of a sudden they're just like, you know, and I'm like, what the heck is wrong with them? Now I know, because it happens to me too. I mean, something I would have thought. I'm working on something, and then all of a sudden I'm like falling asleep. So I've learned, okay, if I'm tired, I got to shut it down, because then I'll start making too many mistakes. But oh my gosh, you'd be surprised. I mean, all those things that you were laughing at when you were young, now that stuff is happening to you. So it's like, that is so crazy. I'm like, man, oh man, life is funny, I tell you. So I've been like hitting the bed and pretty late, and these eyebrows. So now I'm going to use my MAC choker. So I'm working with a new camera, guys. So we'll see how this video comes out. I know the angle's kind of weird. I got two cameras rolling. I got my phone camera, which I usually vlog from, and then or do my videos from, and then I have my new camera, which I'm working out. So I got to figure out how that works. So MAC Strobe, you know, this is my go-to base cream for applying before I apply my makeup. So you just need a little bit. And this is the color Strobe Cream. It has a bit of a gold, it leaves a bit of a goldish color. It's a nice cream to put on. Makes you feel like, oh, makes your skin or makes your face glow a bit. Not too much. You don't want to look like the Tin Man, or not the Tin Man. You know, goldy. You don't look too goldy looking. It looks really crazy if you got a gold, too much highlighter. Yes. Then, I don't know, the other day, I experienced something and it made me very upset. And so I had, I don't know, I decided to take on a new way of, before, when I was younger, if I had a problem or if I was experiencing something, I don't know how you all are, but if I had a problem and I was experiencing something unpleasant, I would immediately pick up the phone and call my girlfriends or call my mom or whatever, and be like, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. So I decided to take a different approach because oftentimes, you might be experiencing something that nobody else is experiencing. So instead of picking up the phone and I had learned anyway a long time ago, especially as you get older, everybody's got something rolling. So sometimes people don't always have time to listen to what you're going through. So I've learned to deal with my issues or whatever I have going on in other ways. Perhaps maybe playing tennis or just meditating, sitting back and overthinking whatever problem it might be going through. And then come back and then take a rational decision. Sometimes in that moment when you're heated or whatever, I decided, first of all, to seek out some therapy, which I think is a very good thing to do if you are experiencing anything or just want to talk to somebody. I think we all need somebody to talk to. And I think therapy is just an amazing way to reach out to somebody to, I believe that we all experience what we experience and the answers are often inside of us. We pretty much know what we have to do, but sometimes it helps if you have somebody who can kind of guide you to get there, which I think is okay. And sometimes your friends and family and whoever are of importance in your life can't always help you get to that point. So reading sometimes isn't just enough. Sometimes you just need somebody to talk to. Well, in that moment, I thought, let me sit down and just write down. I am definitely not the type, I hate writing, but I decided, let me just write down how I feel and, the emotions and what I'm going through. Oops, I missed a step. I skipped something. I gotta first put my, where is it? I gotta first use my concealer. Yes, I'm gonna use my concealer. That's my next step. Where is my concealer? Coming back and trying to get everything together. Oh, here. Okay, clear it out. So I decided to, instead of, like I said, doing the old method of what I used to do, I tried to, I wrote down everything what I was feeling, the situation. And oh my gosh, I never thought writing could actually help. I think it's a great way to express yourself. There you can get out all your emotions, how you feeling, whatever event took place. It's not really necessarily, that you're looking for an answer, but sometimes you just need to vet and just let it out and just write it down. So, and that's what I did. I wrote down all, my experience, how I was feeling. Like I said, I decided to seek some therapy, some additional therapy, coaching. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm using MAC Prolong wear concealer, and this is the color NC45. And so I'm working with this one therapist, and she's really, I mean, first of all, the app is called, let me look it up again, just because I also follow a lot of people on YouTube, and somebody had recommended, so I thought, let me try this out. It's called Betterhelp. I'm going to link it below. I think it's a great alternative if you are the type of person who's often on a go, or maybe not able to just up and take appointments, or maybe, it gives you more option of seeking help or therapy. So maybe, I'm in a different country, so even though I speak the language, German language, it's nothing like being able to express yourself in your own language. So, and I'm assuming that this app is based, it's American based, but however, there's English speakers, and I was just so impressed. I decided to download this app, and yeah, you can. I mean, they ask you a series of questions about like. What type of therapist you're seeking. So, they got all types of categories. So you're not really limited as far as male and female. I mean, they go a little bit further. They go to your religion, race, your sexual preference, if you want to talk to somebody. And I mean, I just found that to be, for one, it was a well thought out app. So I thought that was positive. And so, and then what else did they ask? Of course, they ask you, what type of therapy you're seeking, or coaching, or whatever may be. And so I thought, oh, that is so cool. And so I decided to test it out, and I spoke to the therapist, and wow, I mean, I'm quite impressed. I'm definitely gonna continue with it. So I mean, I have a good first impression. And the cool thing is, if you're not happy with the therapist that they link you up with, then you can always try somebody else. But the fact that you're open, you can try out different therapists, or they, list the times. So, and it's a worldwide app. So they do take in consideration, which part of the world you're in. I'm like, this is cool. So, guys, don't ever be afraid. No, there's nothing wrong with therapy or coaching. We all need some way to vet out and to help get to goals that we're trying to get in life. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. So I'm going to keep you guys posted and let you know how that rolls, and, the experience that I'm experiencing. And I'm definitely going to link it at the bottom and recommend them. I think it's an excellent way. Like I said, it's discreet. You can also choose if you want to, just chat on the phone, or if you want to, do texting, or you can do a video chat. So, I mean, the fact that they offer all these different options, I think that's absolutely amazing. And like I said, the times which they have available, I mean, you will definitely find a time, linked in for you. So I think that's amazing. I mean, and, as I was speaking to the therapist, she was just like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy, because she is based in the States. And she's like, when I signed up, or, I'm also quite new to this app. I thought I was just going to be dealing with, clients just in my area, but I'm so surprised that most of the people that are reaching out to me are a good majority are outside the U.S. So I'm like, what? And she's like, all over the world. So that sends a sign. We all can talk to somebody and, get to our higher selves. And sometimes we need help to get up there, to get higher, and to reach our goals. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. So like I said, I will link that at the bottom. But however, so I wrote down how I felt, and I I can highly recommend it. If you guys aren't into writing, it's okay. I don't like sometimes picking up pencils, but instead I just typed it out. I mean, I kind of like, you know, using my fingers as far as the texting is concerned. So I thought that was, yeah, I felt good. I mean, it's not something I'm going to do every day. You know, it's only if I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, how can I release this? Let me write it down. And that alone was a huge relief. And then plus, on top, this one meditator who I found online, and a soothing voice. That does a lot. It may be a walk through the park. Okay, I didn't go that far, but yeah, wow. I'm highly impressed. So yeah, I thought I would share that experience. Yeah, what else? Yeah, getting ready to get into the the fall mood. Oh, I just hope we can get a little bit more summer back. I mean, oh man, I feel cheated. I mean, the summers here aren't really long. I mean, one thing for sure in Germany you can count, okay, even though we were 5 weeks in Fuerteventura, I still like to have a full summer. Our spring over here wasn't that, you know, good, so it was a bit cold and rainy, so, you know, it's been like quite shortened. So I'm happy that we were able to get out and escape, but that's not long enough. So anyway, I got to get back into fall mode. So I felt like and I got all these cute clothes and can't even wear them. I'm going to be cold, freezing my tail off. Okay, so now I'm going to go for my Huda Beauty concealer, and this is the color Peanut Butter. So, anywho, guys, I thought I would share that. Step in and say hello. I hope everybody is doing good and is still having an amazing summer and accomplishing your goals and yeah, trying to live the best life that you can live. Okay, so I like to use my MAC brush 195 for applying my concealer. Yeah, I'm not going to make this video too long. I see I'm already 30 minutes into the video. So I'm going to be quiet and carry on with my makeup tutorial. And yeah, guys, if you like the video and you'd like to hear more from me, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. So now that I'm back at home, I'm definitely still going to try to upload a video, and I'm going to say every other day or every second other day. We'll see. I'm going to be uploading videos, but you will definitely hear something from me. So subscribe and yeah, and like the video. Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's get started.